How's it going, everyone? Today's topic will be the Master Law sector of Extraction, located on a throne world. Champions are Overload and Unstoppable. We'll be going for a flawless Arc Hunter run here. So for our build today, we'll be running their Gathering Storm, Gambler's Dodge with our combination blow. These two are going to go back and forth as they pair up with our aspects here. After we dodge, our next melee gives us Jolt. So whenever you dodge, this Gambler's Dodge, it gives you your melee back. So what it's going to do is you're gonna melee if it's up. If not, you're gonna dodge. It'll bring your melee up, which will then jolt. If you hit them again, they'll blind, right? So you're gonna take care of both affixes with punching. So you have an option. You can use your weapons, which I'll give you. I'll go over weapons in a moment. But you can literally just use your punches all day to take care of both Unstoppable and Jolt and overloads, which is amazing. So just punch, 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 punch. Going with your Liar's Handshake, which will go over an exotic armor piece, it'll heal you every time you punch. So you can literally just stay alive by punch, 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 punch. So, with the combination, you can have a bonus of pulse grenades. They do the most damage. Magnitude makes it last longer, so it's just consistently getting you ionic traces to pair up with your ions. And then your resistance give you 25% damage reduction as you're punching. So, and then your Spark of Shock gives you that jolt. So there are other options if you want to run. You can always run Spark of Beacons. If you're running an arc special weapon, that'll blind. It'll give you a blinding explosion for more unstoppable, or you could use the Spark of Feedback. If you take physical damage, you could do more outgoing physical damage. A lot of times I don't really take the physical damage as much, so I feel like it's not really needed. I'd rather just a flat damage 25%. And then your punching does plenty of damage as it is with your dodge punch all day, you're good. But to go over our weapons, we have Riptide for using Chill Clip to take out Unstoppables. Our Path of Least Resistance, which was on Zur last week. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I highly recommended this. But if you have it, use it. It's amazing. If not, use any scout rifle you'd like. They're all gonna be pretty good also. So, or any of the trace rifle. It doesn't really matter. But if you have this one, it matches up with your subclass. You can use it for your arc siphon, and then it'll work out really well with your heavy. Today we're doing something a little different. We're doing the Grand Overture. This thing on hit blinds, so it takes some unstoppables for you. It does crazy damage in this run. So definitely would recommend this Grand Overture, and it should just massacre everything here. So way this one works, if you haven't used Grand Overture before, is you shoot bullets, and whenever you hit something, it stacks up ammo in your arsenal here. So then what happens is you turn on your alternate fire, which is holding your reload button, and it'll launch a whole volley or whatever it is. So as long as you have one ammo in the chamber, you can switch that alternate fire. It won't cost you any ammo, the ones that are saved up, and it'll just unload a whole thing. And then you can finish your last shot and reload or whatever you wanted. And then you can just blind people with these bolts, and it does massive amounts of damage. So what you can do is you could stun an Overload or stun an Unstoppable, switch the alternate fire on, and just destroy one champion without any effort. So it's definitely something I'd recommend to give a go. You can pick this up from the Monument of Light in the tower. So definitely recommend get your exotic cipher, buy one of this thing. If you don't have it, Leviathan's Breath works great. You can even run like Winter's Bite if you wanted, Glaive. You also can switch this up because these two take care of your artifact. You can make this as whatever you want. If you want to make it heavy, you can run like Two-Tailed Fox. You can run a Thunderlord if you wanted, whatever your preference. So for the mods, I'd recommend definitely running hands-on here with momentum transfer and heavy-handed, as you're going to be punching all day. For our resistance, as it is a threat of arc, it's actually huge threat of arc and void. I'd run double arc resist and then one void resist to deal with the ogres. And then doing our arc weapon surges here to help with our heavy, which will be arc, and then our path of least resistance, which will be arc. So you won't be using your weapons as much, but whenever you need to, you want to make sure you have that damage, right? So if you switch to that Grand Overture and you have it charged up to use a volley, if you have these two arc weapon surges on, you're going to be doing some damage. So definitely recommend that out. Arc build all the way up here. And then other than that, everything kind of is the same as we usually do. So if you guys seen in my previous videos, definitely recommend this build. Liar's Handshake heals you on hit. It is awesome. So just punch all day. You can literally take out anything. Grandmaster Nightfalls, whatever you want to do, it heals you. It's fantastic. But also with this build, it allows you to not have to run mobility or strength. You could just run discipline and resilience. That way you have everything up all the time, and you can just have a great time and like doing whatever you want to do. With throw grenades all day, you can. If you want to punch all day, you can. If you want to dodge and use your weapons all day, you can. It's all preference. So definitely recommend giving it a go. Let's go ahead and get started with this, and we'll see how we do. I do appreciate all the like and subscribes you guys have been doing. I gained one yesterday, so I'm really happy about it. Comment below if any recommendations or anything I can improve on. And you guys are amazing. I appreciate everything. All right, here we go. Make sure this is nice and clean so I can move my mic. There we go. Now we're in a good spot. So take out this first mob. The mobs here are going to do void damage. Just make sure you're very careful. That's why we're running that one void resist. Just make sure we have that on. We're going to punch, punch, punch. You can use your weapons to take out any of the void ones. Punch, punch, up, punch everything. So get our health back. It's very, it kind of seems redundant, but it's very beneficial here to just punch, punch, punch things. Especially with these shields. Makes it really, really easy. We can just blow all of them up. A grenade the far side. Red bars, we're gonna take them out really easily. With our trace rifle that has mini miner spec on it. I have some mobs here. So I'm gonna try out the Grand Overture here. You can destroy these mobs so easy. Stack up that damage. There we go. Up on a bad spot here. And then we're gonna find this dude. Punch, 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 punch. Perks of Flyer's Handshake is we can sit here and just literally punch all day. It jolts, and we don't have to do anything, so you can't heal. We do tons of damage, and if we really need to, we can always Riptide or use our Trace Rifle. And then our heavy here, Grand Overture, is going to do a lot of damage to all the mobs, and then also blind. So it's always a benefit. Go here and just punch this guy. Our abilities back. We're clean up all the red bars before we hop on the platforms. You have 3 platforms here you gotta focus on. If you hop on the platform, mobs spawn, so when you're ready, you hop on there. When you don't, whenever you hop off it, then there's danger too. So make sure whenever you're ready, you pop on, right? And whenever you're not ready, don't be on them. So that guy. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy done here with a spear. I'm gonna make sure I focus the overload or everything. Spear is priority. We have plenty of punching time, so we're in a good spot. I'm gonna go over here and just punch this guy with Dark Shield. My super active. We're going for anyways. The biggest threat is going to be the knights and the ogre. The ogre is absolutely brutal, so we're going to watch out for that. I don't even use our weapon very much, so my double special works out. I'm going to make sure I have reloaded weapon here before I go for anything. Okay, now I'm going to find the ogre. Him out easy peasy, and then I'm gonna reload, grab some ammo as I want to. I'll grab the second one because I'm already full. Then I'm gonna sit here and wait for all the mobs to spawn. Get this guy low here. Don't let him heal. Finish him off with the Grand Overture. Easy peasy. This thing does tons of damage. A lot of people, this is an underrated weapon. Just knocked out here. You can either do kills with the Grand Overture, which is you don't even have to aim or nothing, and it just does massive damage. Or you can just punch, punch, punch. A shield twice. That was funny. Punch, punch, punch. 1, 2. So we have 20 missiles loaded. So next time we have a big fight, we can always just unload all of our missiles, and we'll be safe. It'll just kind of massacre everything. So everybody's reloaded. Good here. We're just gonna make sure we look out for the overload. We're gonna back up on this one. We're not gonna sit into it because it gets a little messy. There's a lot of mobs that spawn. Find the overload, and I would either recommend spearing it or using your once you stun it, use your missiles that are stacked up to take care of the overload. So we're gonna take out all the red bars, play it safe as we're focusing on flawless here, right? Not speed runs. If we're doing speed runs, we can definitely, I can do some videos on speed runs if you guys want. But I want to make sure you guys get the flawless because the triumphs are important. So find the overload. He's gonna jump away. He's not scared. I'm gonna use my alternate fire and just absolutely wreck him. So easy. Just so you know, whenever you hop back on, you will have some mobs that spawn. So make sure you're prepared. You won't have the champion again, but you will have the red bars. So you want to stay on as long as you can. If you have to hop off, then hop off. Other than that, just stay on the objective. Okay. Once you finish the objectives, all 3 of them, they're all gonna rush to the door here. So make sure you're prepared that they're all going to be right here stacked up. So I'd recommend just come here and punch. Put yourself in a good spot. So no rush. Again, going for flawless, not going for speed runs. Play it safe. Don't do anything risky. Reload all your weapons. Pick up any ammo you want. And then we're going to make our way over to the last few mobs. So I'm going to use my Grand Overture here to kill these mobs. I can hit him. No, I missed it up. Okay. Because I wanted to stack up some of the bullets because we're going to use it here on the 2 overloads. So we're going to piss off these guys. Where's the other one? Piss them both off. Nope, didn't piss them off enough. Actually, I didn't get him early enough with my chill hit. If you can get them both stacked up there, you'll be in a good spot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stun him, blow him up here, get down to like 1 shot, and then we're gonna use our heavy. Deleted. Yep. And we're gonna make this person a unicorn. There's a unicorn, you guys see it? And then she's gonna die. We're gonna go over here and execute. So once you kill the next unstoppable, your run is technically over, so just find the unstoppable. Use your Grand Overture. We'll see if we can blow him with even if the damage is this time. That's pretty good actually. Finish him. Brutality. Ooh, I'll take the free loot. Okay, out the clock. So, that was, you guys can do this way faster than me, pretty quick. Wasn't too bad. 7 minutes. This is definitely one I'd recommend farming. You can do this in a faster way. Get your flawless, get your legend flawless, get them both done, right? Real easy peasy, play it safe, and then when you're ready, go crazy. You can run around, just punch everything, make it really fast. And then the Grand Overture actually works out really well for this week, as it does really good ad clear and good champion clear up. So if you can grab that from the Monuments of Light, definitely recommend it. As always, like, subscribe, really helps me out. I got another like yesterday, or another subscription yesterday, so I'm really happy about it. And then comments below with any recommendations or how I'm doing, or if I'm doing awful, let me know. I do appreciate all the support, and I do stream on twitch.tv/SlipticPrime. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day.